as one interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. I'm Tara, and I'm honored to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal. There's nothing like seeing a killer whale up close and learning about them and their natural behaviors. We hope this Orca encounter gives you a better understanding of these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
Shuka!
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whales' size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Killer whales really are a natural wonder, and 15-year-old Kalia will help me show you some of their physical characteristics. Her blowhole is perfectly designed for getting a quick rest at the surface of the water. Even the location of her eyes works to her advantage. It looks like her eyes are located in that white patch, but that's a visual distraction. Her eyes are actually located in the black area in front of the white patch, camouflage from thrashing prey. The fin on the killer whale's back is called a dorsal fin, and it helps to stabilize them as they swim, and it also helps to regulate body temperature. The flippers on either side of the killer whale are called pectoral flippers and are mainly used for steering and stopping. Now, pectoral flippers have 5 bony digits inside them, just like the human hands. The lobes on either side of their tail are called flukes. The tail flukes are the killer whale's engine, propelling them to speeds close to 30 miles per hour, as fast as our speedboats. And they swim the fastest and use the most power when they're propelling nearly 10,000 pounds up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as part of their communication. Pectoral slaps are used to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother might use a pec slap to get her calf's attention. But if they really want to be heard, they'll breach. Spy hopping is how killer whales coordinate and get a better view of their surroundings when they hunt. Fluke slaps are another form of communication you'll see killer whales use in the wild. Top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Whales in the southern hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them right off the leash. Watch that same behavior movement right here in our slide out. Antarctic orcas will actually create waves that wash over floating ice, knocking seals right into the water. Watch Nakai demonstrate that same wave-making technique at the front of the pool, demonstrating one of the many complex and impressive hunting abilities killer whales have developed around the world. Now, you guys just saw those waves crashing right in front of you, but you really can't imagine the amount of water displaced until you experience it firsthand. Luckily, we have 2 volunteers who are going to be helping us out today to show the power of the waves made by the whales. Come on, awesome. Yeah, give them a round of applause. Come on down. Perfect. All right, go ahead and have a seat right there. You come on this side, have a seat. Hold on. And then slide on back. Perfect. Slide back. Perfect. All right, let's see. All right, it looks like Orchid is on her way. You guys might be volunteers as well. In every part of the ocean, it is no surprise they eat all types of prey, including other whales, like the blue whale you see on the screen. It's the largest animal on Earth. It's 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than any one of our killer whales. So how can a whale of that size take down a whale that size out in the ocean? It's possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales all...
Thanks a lot, Shuka.
Play is an important part of everyday life for our killer whales. It's how they teach young whales to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. Orcas spend lots of time interacting and showing their playful side, both in the wild and right here at SeaWorld. Porpoising is when they swim fast, briefly breaking out of the water. You'll see them do this when catching a ride in the wake of the boat or when surfing in a wave. Orcas like to be touched and will often rub their bellies on rocks when they can.
Shuka no more.
You'll see Shuka demonstrating a similar rubbing behavior right here, just like the whales in British Columbia would. You'll also see whales imitate each other in the wild. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. They're always mimicking and learning from each other. Playful behavior does have a purpose. Many of the behaviors you've seen are used in hunting to stun fish. But today, they just might be stunning all of you.
Thanks a lot, Kai.
We interact with our whales all day, every day, which allows us to build trusted relationships to provide optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. The whales here at SeaWorld take an active role in their own health and well-being. As you can see center stage, the whales are able to roll over and show us their tail flukes, and we're able to get voluntary blood samples to monitor their health. The whales are also able to slide up onto a scale and will monitor their weight. We can even get a voluntary breath sample right from their blowhole. None of these behaviors would be possible without the relationships we've built day after day right here at SeaWorld. Now, I'd like to take just a minute to talk about two very special whales right here. On my left is Orchid, and on the right is Nakai. Now, these two whales are both very smart and have a lot of personality. They're both quick learners and often challenge us as trainers to be creative when making new behaviors for them to learn. We do challenge our whales every day to learn new things, to engage and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play help keep these whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.